The Mongols, masters of the steppe, a journey through time. Imagine the vast open steppe stretching endlessly beneath a brilliant blue sky. The land is rugged, wild, and unyielding, but it's home to a resilient people who have mastered survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Horses gallop freely across the horizon, the lifeblood of a people destined to leave an indelible mark on world history. This is the land of the Mongols, a culture forged by the unforgiving steppe, tempered by resilience, and driven by an unrelenting thirst for exploration and conquest. Welcome to Tribal Mysteries Unveiled. Today, we embark on a journey through the rich and tumultuous history of the Mongols, a people whose name evokes both admiration and awe, a legacy marked by their military prowess, unification of tribes, and the creation of one of the largest empires the world has ever seen. The Mongols before Genghis Khan. Before the rise of Genghis Khan, the Mongols were one of many nomadic tribes, scattered across the Central Asian steppes. Living in small, often fractious clans, they valued loyalty, bravery, and resourcefulness. Life on the steppe was harsh. The winters were bitterly cold, and resources were scarce. Constant intertribal warfare over territory and resources was the norm, leaving the Mongols fragmented and vulnerable. However, this environment shaped a people who were tough, adaptable, and skilled in survival. The Mongol society revolved around a nomadic lifestyle, focused on raising livestock, primarily horses, sheep, and goats. This mobility became crucial to their survival. They moved their herds seasonally in search of fresh pastures, and in doing so, they honed their unparalleled skills in horseback riding. Their mastery of horses would later become the cornerstone of their military dominance, allowing them to travel vast distances and execute military tactics with unmatched efficiency. However, their disunity made them susceptible to external threats. Rival clans and tribes often fought for dominance, preventing the Mongols from uniting into a cohesive force. That is, until the rise of one man who would change everything, Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan. The rise of Genghis Khan. Temujin's early life was one of hardship and adversity. Born around 1162 into a minor Mongol clan, he faced tremendous challenges, including the brutal murder of his father, followed by abandonment by his allies. Despite these early setbacks, Temujin's resilience and determination saw him rise above adversity. He began uniting the fractured Mongol tribes, using a combination of strategic brilliance, determination, and a vision for a unified Mongol Empire. In 1206, after years of warfare and political maneuvering, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. This moment marked the beginning of the Mongol Empire, an empire that would soon stretch across much of Asia and beyond. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongols innovated in military strategy. His army, composed largely of highly skilled horsemen and archers, was fast, disciplined, and capable of overwhelming opponents through lightning-fast attacks. The Mongols' use of psychological warfare, intelligence networks, and adaptability in battle made them nearly invincible. This prowess in combat helped them conquer vast regions of China, Persia, Russia, and Eastern Europe. The expansion of the Mongol Empire. The Mongol Empire expanded at an unprecedented rate. Within a few decades, it stretched from the Pacific Ocean in the east to Eastern Europe in the west, from the steppes of Mongolia to the heart of the Middle East. However, the Mongols were not just conquerors. They were builders of a new world order. The Mongol administration introduced innovative systems that governed vast territories with remarkable efficiency. They adopted and adapted the administrative structures of the civilizations they conquered, incorporating local officials and experts to manage their territories. This allowed them to maintain stability and foster prosperity across a diverse and expansive empire. Trade flourished under the Mongols, especially along the revitalized Silk Road. This era, often referred to as the Pax Mongolica or Mongol Peace, saw the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies across Eurasia. The Mongols also promoted religious tolerance, allowing their subjects to practice different faiths freely, thus fostering a sense of inclusivity that was uncommon at the time. Military innovations and strategies. The Mongol military was a force to be reckoned with, employing innovative tactics and technologies that set them apart from their contemporaries. Some key aspects of their military dominance included composite bows. The Mongols wielded powerful composite bows that could shoot arrows accurately over long distances, even while riding at high speeds. These bows became a symbol of Mongol military superiority. Cavalry tactics. The Mongols' cavalry was their most formidable asset. Their mobility allowed them to execute complex battle strategies such as feigned retreats, where they would appear to flee only to turn and overwhelm pursuing enemies. This strategy, combined with their speed and archery, made them a deadly force. Psychological warfare. Mongols used fear as a weapon. They would often exaggerate their strength through deceptive tactics, spreading terrifying rumors about their army to demoralize enemies before battles even began. Meritocratic system. Leadership in the Mongol army was based on skill, loyalty, and merit rather than aristocracy. This ensured that the best commanders led their forces, contributing to the Mongols' military efficiency. The role of women in Mongol society. While the Mongols are often remembered for their male warriors, the role of women in their society was equally significant. Mongol women had considerable influence and were active participants in all aspects of life, including politics and military affairs. Women managed households, tended to livestock, and were responsible for the upkeep of the family. Genghis Khan's mother, Hoylan, was a pivotal figure in his rise to power, offering guidance and support during his formative years. She exemplified the role of women in Mongol society as leaders, nurturers, and strategists. Women also had rights that were unusual for the time, including the ability to inherit property, divorce, and participate in decision-making processes. Their contributions to Mongol society were integral to its success and endurance. The cultural legacy of the Mongols. The Mongol Empire's influence on global culture and history is undeniable. Their empire not only brought vast territories under a single rule, but also facilitated a remarkable exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. Silk Road revival. Under Mongol rule, the Silk Road flourished, allowing goods, culture, and knowledge to move freely across continents. This facilitated the spread of technologies like paper, gunpowder, and printing from east to west. Technological advancements. The Mongols helped introduce advanced postal systems, paper currency, and new trade networks that had lasting impacts on the regions they ruled. Artistic and scientific exchange. The movement of people, including artisans and scholars, led to a rich cultural exchange that enriched the arts, sciences, and philosophies of both the East and West. Decline and fragmentation. Despite their early successes, the Mongol Empire eventually began to decline. The death of Genghis Khan in 1227 set off a period of succession disputes and internal conflicts. His empire, once unified, fragmented into several khanates, each with its own ambitions. By the 14th century, the once mighty Mongol Empire was a shadow of its former self. However, the Mongols' influence remained deeply embedded in the regions they had once ruled, shaping the political, cultural, and economic landscapes for centuries to come. Modern Mongolia and cultural heritage. Today, Mongolia celebrates its rich heritage, with many of the ancient traditions still alive. The nomadic lifestyle, though less common now, continues to be an important part of Mongolian identity. Festivals like Naadam celebrate the three manly games, wrestling, horse racing, and archery, which have been integral to Mongol culture for centuries. Genghis Khan remains a revered figure in Mongolia, seen as a symbol of national unity, strength, and pride. His legacy continues to inspire the Mongolian people, and his empire's imprint on the world is still evident today. The story of the Mongols is a testament to human resilience, adaptability, and ambition. From humble nomads to empire builders, the Mongols reshaped the course of history, leaving behind a lasting legacy of cultural exchange, military innovation, and governance that impacted the world for centuries. If this journey into Mongol history has captivated you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tribal Mysteries Unveiled. Stay tuned for more stories of the tribes and peoples who have shaped our shared human history.